You're literally just gonna cut off your knuckle there.
Hola muchachos, welcome here. A lot of us are staying at home and most of us are unable to get a proper haircut from a proper professional stylist. Even though I went to cosmetology and I worked in a number of hair salons for a short amount of time, but still some time, I found it very difficult to kind of like accept that I wasn't gonna be able to get my hair cut by my hairdresser. But obviously salons are shut down right now and that's not doable. So we're going back to my usual Sarah self and I will be cutting up and trimming up my own hair. My hair is really bad right now. It's very bad. So we have a lot of length through here, lots of heaviness through this area. I'm finding when I style it, I can't save this worth nothing. There's nothing I can do. It's very much like Shakespeare looking like this, just it's not very nice. We have the same kind of thing here and on the back of my neck, it's definitely getting long and I'm just not okay with me. So for today's video, you guys are going to hang out with me while I cut my own hair. Maybe I can give you a few tips, but probably not because I know how to cut my own hair. Here's the thing, I don't really advise you to cut your own hair, but like hair grows. So if you accidentally do something that you probably shouldn't have, just relax, all hair grows. But we definitely need a bit of a touch up. We're gonna have to do some layering. There's so much to do and I'm just so happy that you guys are here with me. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, Kieran, I have a bone to pick with you about the back of my head. Kieran, like, seriously, why didn't you tell me it was this bad?
Do I have to answer?
This is really bad. Like, I didn't realize just how much of like a bowl cut I have through here. That's pretty, oh my word. How many people have seen the back of my head recently? A lot of, well no, not a lot, but a good amount. Enough?
We're in quarantine.
Enough people to tell me that the back of my head looks just bonkers. I wanna take down all this excess weight because this is just too big of a burden to bear. I wanna layer some of this and then I'm going to clean up my neckline as well, which is very hard to do. It's also hard to blend all of this through, but we're going to try our best. We're gonna cheat a little bit because we are doing it to ourselves. I'm not gonna do too much shaping around the ear because I am kind of growing my hair out and I can hide a lot of what's going on in here behind my ear. But I do wanna add some layering and again, just kind of get rid of this chunk of weight that's not layered and not blended and not thinned out towards my nape. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm not wearing a cape because it stops me from being able to move and stuff. Wear a cape if you like. Kieran is my mirror man.
Camera mirror man.
Camera mirror man. Have you said hi?
Hi.
Okay. So I start at the bottom and I'm gonna do my nape and then I'm going to go towards the top. I'm gonna trim it up a bit and then I'm gonna meet in the middle and fix my problem, my issues that we still are gonna have to talk about later, Kieran, because this is really bad. I'm just using my peanut wall clippers and I'm gonna go in with a number 3 and yeah, yes! Woo! I realize we have emphasized the bowl cut, but we're going to try to blend this out as much as possible. There's still a line of demarcation. This is cool. This is trendy. Did you know this is trendy? I would almost do that.
No.
Oh, it's awesome. Ooh, no. See, there's that.
You used to do that.
I used to do that. No, but my hair was longer, right? But it's just, there's a lot of heaviness through here. Heaviness through here? So heavy. Such a burden. I cannot see anything.
No.
So much better. You can't even see me. Okay, so now we have where our nape is wanting to be. I'm sure a lot of the time people cut the back of their hair and go, oh, it looks so short. It's going to be, this is not layered at all. I have not actually touched the top of my hair since I got it cut and you can see this needs to be chopped. It's really fine, it's very thin, and by chopping this, I'm giving myself layers. Have you ever cut your hair before, Kieran?
Never.
Never?
Never.
You've never even like shaved your head? I feel like all guys go through like a head shaving phase.
I almost did.
See, I told you. Most guys go through a head shaving phase.
I'll shield your camera. It's okay, guys. I got you.
This right here, Vogue.
Vogue.
Facebook. I'm just taking small sections of my hair. Think of it as taking like a excess long, thin rectangle, pulling it up. And if you're wanting to create layers, just take off these weird, wow, it is, I forgot how hard it is to cut hair in a mirror. Take off those pieces that just kind of hang up. You now have made yourself a guide that you can follow. So right now, can you hold it like this, like a boom? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay, so right now what we've done is tidy up the nape, and then we've gone through the top and just added some layers, and then also just reduced the amount of heaviness that I had through there. It feels so much better. It feels so much softer just putting my fingers through it. Styling it is gonna be way nicer, but now what we have to do is blend the top to the bottom. So I'm gonna have to go through kind of this area right here and blend it. This is gonna take forever. This is kind of sweet though. I like this like random shaved thing. It's just awesome. So I'm just gonna be working kind of through this area. You can see this is where there's really no blending. It's just kind of heavy and weird, just right through here. So this is the part that I'm really gonna start tackling.
You're literally just gonna cut off your knuckle thing.
Nice and slow. They're so dull.
So dull.
I'm just like, I know they're so dull. I turned around and all I saw was you. Or me. You holding the mirror. My arm is very sore at this point. My hair is also very chunky at this point. Here's the thing. When you're cutting your hair at home, you're not going to get smooth blendation. It's not going to happen. But what is going to happen is some scissor over comb, which will help me. So I'm gonna go in with my usual scissors. And what I mean by scissor over comb is, I'm gonna take my comb, and as I'm combing up, I'm gonna take my scissors in and I'm going to cut as I go up. This is very hard for me to see because of my mirror. Very hard for me to see anything that I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do this going up really slow. This will help blend if you're really slow, but this is such a hard, painful thing to do to your own self, let alone to somebody else. But again, I'm just gonna really take my time here. And if I make any mistakes, I'm not worried because I do have my cheating scissors for such a time as this. I have my cheating scissors, which I actually never really use unless I have a very close blend, but they're pretty much scissors that have a kind of comb on one side and then a scissor on the other. And what it does is ensures that you're not taking off all the hair, but just some, so you can be a little more loose with it. I find it perfect when I'm doing scissor over comb work at home on myself, and I need to give myself a little bit more grace in this area. My neck, whew, my neck is so itchy. Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this little chunk, because the thing is I'm growing my hair out right now, so like kind of embracing some of my chunks because I don't want to take them off and then have to wait even longer for it to grow. So I'm gonna kind of keep that little chunk right there. But the rest of my hair is so much better. So I took off all that weight through this area. So instead of seeing something that's very kind of triangular. It's smooth with my occipital bone and the rest of my head. It's still a little chunky. That's totally normal and that's going to happen, but it is much better. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm just gonna go through some of my other ends with these scissors, my Grace scissors, and just take a little bit off here and there. A huge saving grace for me actually is the fact that I always curl my hair. It's not something that I ever straighten. So again, that just yeah, exactly. People with curly hair should never go to a regular hairdresser unless they've been trained on how to do curly hair, because it is a completely different type of hair. It is beautiful and out of this world and it needs special attention, but it's cut in a way where I used to cut by lines, angles, and it was like a diagram for every cut. But for curly haired people, it's very different. And if you straightened their hair, it would actually look really crazy, but it works when it's curly. So they have chunky cuts and I'm obviously going for a chunky cut right here. This is the best that I can do. But oh man, I already feel so much better. You see that? See how much better that looks? Yeah. Much more slim, right? Yeah, that bowl cut. I can't believe you didn't like tell me enough. Here's the thing, you told me a couple times, but that was a while ago. I didn't feel like you told me enough where I would have been like, I need to get this done. Kieran won't stop bothering me about it. Like,
I'm not that.
I know. You're so nice. You're so nice. I'm completed with cutting my hair. I did get Kieran to touch up the nape a little bit and kind of shape it because that is very hard for me to do, but I'm very happy with what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud with the blendability of this haircut. Pretty proud of myself, kind of patting my back right now. I like how it looks, and I feel like every single time I actually cut my hair, I make myself just go into the headspace of like, you can have your pixie cut a little bit longer because I do like my hair at this length. That should be the question of this video. Comment down below. Should I grow my hair out again? I was thinking maybe a bob, or should I keep the pixie cut? Because I don't know what I should do. Kieran, what do you like? Do you prefer me with more of like the pixie cut?
I like the bob.
Or the bob? You like the bob? So like a bob / pixie cut.
Yeah.
A pixie bob.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, for real.
Sweet.
I'm
so happy.
You're welcome. Anyway guys, thank you again for watching today's video. If you've ever cut your hair at home also, again, please let me know. Have you cut it during this kind of quarantine? Thank you for being here, and I hope you guys subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!